guys, welcome to the Vida and Vibes podcast. My name is Monica.
And I'm Stephanie.
And today we are at the J Bar M.
We're at J Bar and Barbecue here in Edo, and we are trying out their bottomless mimosas. They have bottomless mimosas for brunch from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Cheers. It's only $16. And I can't remember the last time I found a place that had bottomless mimosas. So if you know of any more places that have it, please let me know, and we'll go there.
Have you been to Poor Behavior?
You know what? I went to a soft opening. So I don't know how long they've been open, but that's the only time I ever went.
A hot minute. I think it's been open like 3-4 years.
Oh.
But my friend group goes to celebrate all the special occasions there. Mm-hmm. That's where my friend had her birthday, announced her pregnancy.
Aww.
And they have those towers of mimosas that just knock you out. So good.
We will be going there. I used to, bottomless mimosas was a thing back then when I was younger, my early 20s. I know I'm older than you, girl. But there was a place right here in Midtown. That's where we used to all hang out in my early 20s. And like there were places that was a regular thing. People had bottomless mimosas. Don't remember what it was called, but it was right there across from Cyclone Anaya's. There used to be a spot there. It's different now.
Yeah.
But bottomless mimosas was a thing, and I think they took them away.
Because we don't know how to act.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. I remember counting one time on Snapchat. I don't even use Snapchat anymore, but it was bottomless mimosas, some place in Midtown where Vida Garden is. It used to be something way back in the day.
Vida Garden.
Something.
Celtic Garden.
Okay, it was that, right?
It was that.
Okay, that's where it was. That's where it was. And they used to have bottomless mimosas there, mid-20s, I remember. And I was on Snapchat saying, 1 mimosa, 2 mimosa. I got up to 19.
Shut up.
And I was supposed to go to a concert that night. I was with a bunch of coworkers because back then I hung out with them. And it was going to be like an EDM concert. I don't remember who it was. And I didn't go.
I bet. After 19 mimosas, there's no way.
I gave away my ticket and didn't go and got picked up. So.
Dang. But I bet you slept so good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how at the Moon used to have the big buckets?
Mm-hmm.
They used to be
the adios
huge.
motherfuckers.
Yeah. They used to be this big, and then they downsized them. I was like,
dang,
oh,
I didn't know about the downsize.
Yeah.
Now RIP, they're not even open anymore.
Yeah.
That was fun though. I liked that place. I think we just have that Pete's Piano downtown is the piano bar, right?
Have you been?
Yes, one time for a birthday, and that was pretty fun. But it's not like Hell at the Moon.
Yeah.
I feel like no one really goes to that part of downtown. You know, we're like House of Blues is for concerts, and it's on the same like level.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know anyone.
No one really parties out there. Yeah.
I don't think so. No, but yeah. So P.S. I dressed in this shirt because I asked Mama what she was wearing today, and she's like, "I'm gonna wear my Carin León shirt," and I was like, "Oh, she's wearing a concert shirt. I want to wear a concert shirt." So I'm wearing Flatland Cavalry because I love me some Texas country, vibes, and so.
And I'm wearing my Carin León shirt that I purchased prior to the TikTok shutdown of 2025. You see it? So cute. I'm going to wear it to the concert. I'm still not sure how I'm going to dress it up because I know I want to look
leather
hot
skirt.
as fuck. I was thinking maybe a tight-fitted dress and put it over the dress.
You could.
And then maybe like a fringe jacket.
Yeah.
Probably go through your closet.
Yeah, I have you can borrow my fringy jacket. I won't wear it that day. I do. I have the black one. So if you want to use that.
Yeah, so that was the vibe I was thinking of. And maybe like a scarf around my neck.
Yeah, and a hat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's great. But yes, I wanted to keep the concert vibes. Flatland, they're not coming to Rodeo. I'm waiting for the day that they come to Rodeo. But until then, I will see them. Either they usually come to White Oak or 713.
Oh, they have their own concerts.
Yeah. So one of my favorite Texas country artists. It's Lewis's. One of Lewis's too. He's my Texas country concert buddy. So, but yeah.
Before we move topics, I just wanted to talk to the Carin León haters about all of these viral videos that everyone keeps sending me. I just want to let you know that Carin posted on his story that he is in fact not gay. And he said, and I quote, you need to get a life and leave me. Dejen de chingar. That's exactly what he said. Dejen de chingarme.
Don't mess with Momo's man because,
I'll come for you.
She will. And yeah, and I remember when the album came out, mind you, I love the album.
It was the first thing I said. I'm like,
you said,
I'm like, this sounds so fruity, but whatever,
Yeah.
I get it. Like everyone has different slang where they're from. There's things that we say that sounds weird to Northerners.
Yeah.
So I get it. Like that's his slang, but I thought it was fruity. And then, last week
you literally said, I don't like this song. I remember.
Yeah.
And there was like an AI thing that came out.
Yes. Oh my
That's what happened,
God.
right? I haven't seen it, to be honest. I just see all of the.
Dude, Espinosa Paz and Carin León, they made them AI kiss. And it
That's
looked
what it was.
so fake.
Send it to me. I want to see it.
It looks so fake and people still believed it. I'm like, are you that
They're like,
gullible?
that's what the song meant. So now I see like guys tagging or guys commenting
Best guy friends.
Yeah, best guy friends. They're like the compas, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's great.
My girlfriend's not gonna let me hang out with my friend because of this song, kind of thing.
They're like, oh, that's what.
So like now Carin is posting those videos because he's just going with it. Like it's funny.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it is funny.
Like,
but he's like,
gay.
this is like diagnosed by the public audience. Like
the AI stuff is crazy.
It's hilarious.
It's scary.
It's bad. No.
Yeah, my dad's over here like, it's gonna take over the world stuff. Like he gets real serious about it. Like we watch movies that have to do with like AI and like the test. I can't remember which movie it is, and the Teslas start driving themselves, like, but then like crashing because it's like whatever the system override. And my dad just looks at me and he's like, that's gonna happen, Steph. It's gonna happen.
And then the freaking
he's like,
robots.
maybe not in my lifetime, but in yours. And I'm like, okay, that's just a movie with Julia Roberts in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But he is,
I mean,
he's worried about it. I'm like ChatGPT all day, every day. That's my
amen. Thank God.
my thing. But yeah, so don't come after Momo's man. Him, Carin, or Cristian Nodal.
I mean, okay, so right now, I don't know.
He's quiet right now. Oh, he came out with an album, right? I haven't heard it yet.
It's not the best. I like more his like.
Is he not doing the mariacheño stuff still? I haven't listened to it.
Yeah, so he's like playing around with like sad music. He did some rock. It's not his like usual work. It's fine. There's like 2-3 songs that are decent, but it's part 2 of his Para el Cora album.
Oh.
And I mean, the part 1 had Frontera, so I guess that's just what's gonna carry him.
Oh, pobrecito.
It's okay.
Whatever.
He'll come back.
The Angela thing.
Yeah. As soon as they break up, we're gonna have good music again.
Then Momo's gonna. P.S. No, it's the Christmas card that you do where you do like a Photoshop picture of her and Cristian Nodal.
Yeah.
That was great. The first you did that, you just share it every year.
In the past, whenever
She's obsessed.
Cristian Nodal had done a picture with his ex Casu. He's like holding her from the back. And I screenshot it and I put my face on it.
It's not even like a good Photoshop. Like it's very.
And it was a picture of my face. So
that was good.
It was cute. Everyone loved it. I love it.
That was good. P.S. I have Jesse wanting us to go to his house. And actually, I offered it, but like to go to his house and while he cooks, we do our podcast while he's cooking. So he's down for that.
Okay.
But also, I'm gonna hate on Jesse real quick too because. And you know what? He might not even hear this because the whole thing is
fake friends.
I know, fake friends. We asked on social media, hey, we're doing a podcast. What topics would you like? And he had the nerve to write,
what are your plans for
Valentine's Day? And we literally talked about that, me and Momo, in our last episode. So clearly he doesn't listen to the podcast, even though he was a guest on it. Also calling out Jab, Carlos, because he also wrote saying, "Oh, what food are you looking most forward to for the rodeo?"
We had a whole segment, friend.
We were really excited about it too. So both of y'all are on my shit list. Listen to the podcast, and again, they might not even hear this because they don't listen to the podcast. Friends. But yeah. So speaking of food, though, we did get asked a few more questions, and one of the questions was crawfish. Your favorite crawfish spot? And crawfish season is upon us, and from what I've heard, it's gonna be a really great crawfish season, and so prices should go down and not be ridiculously expensive. Right now, they're kind of small still because I did go to Crawfish Pot with Jesse and Norma, and the waiter was like, "Hey, they're really small. I don't know if you want to buy them or order them." And so we didn't because they were tiny. Oh no! But other than that, I heard the snow didn't mess up our crawfish season, so I'm looking forward to that. As far as favorite crawfish spot, I don't know if I have a favorite. Crawfish Cafe is really good. Norma took me there one time, and then Crawfish Pot is actually really good too. Again, I went there with Jesse and Norma. Yeah,
that's part of my list.
Is it? Yeah. And then, and also my favorite thing about crawfish season is just being outside at the bars and drinking. And like, it's the ambient. Like, it's
for sure the vibe.
For sure the vibes.
Yeah. So my favorite spot right now has to be in the southeast. It's called Twin Crab.
Oh, no, I went there with Jesse. Yeah.
So freaking good. So it's really cute inside. There's a big pirate ship and like fish hanging around everywhere. It's just so good. I've been there a few times. We get our shrimp, we get our crawfish, we get our potatoes, and We celebrate there. Every time my friend Moni comes in from out of town, my friend David invites us girlies for crawfish. Yeah, y andamos, peeling our food. Crawfish pot is really good. And I keep hearing about Crawfish Shack in Crosby.
Oh, no, that's a staple.
Okay, I haven't been there.
Yeah, it's good. It's very good. I've been once with my friend Mama T, and it is very good. And they're open already. So I think, like, doesn't Santi and them, like, don't they make a trip out there?
They go, like, yearly, yeah.
So we can just go. We'll go and record there.
Imagine that. Oh, my God. We're going to have to clip on our mics while we're eating.
That would be so much fun.
That'd be so funny.
But yeah, I need you to get your Osmo Pocket 3.
Oh, stop.
Because I have it.
Stop. Ooh,
I have it here.
Let me see it. Oh, I want it so bad.
I've already spent a lot of money on the accessories. Not because they're expensive, because they're not. I've just bought a lot already.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh. It is the coolest thing ever. I'll be using it tonight because me and Momo have a gig tonight. And so, yeah. So I'm waiting for you to get it, and then we'll really be on a roll shooting.
Ooh, okay, so anyone listening, if you are in need of a drone, I have a drone I'm selling, or I'll do an exchange for the Osmo Pocket 3. Like, even exchange. This drone is beautiful. I got it with the intention of taking, like, bridal pictures from, up top. But I've only ever used it once when I went to Midland for my cousin's photo shoot. Mm-hmm. And that's it. I got all the accessories. I got a little bag for it. It's so good. I just don't use it because I'm photo. I'm not video. If you want it,
electronics too, man.
If you want it, I'll give it to you for a really good deal. I think the original price was like $1,200. I just want the Osmo Pocket. That's it.
Dang, girl, drink up.
This is my second. You gonna see me pour?
No.
Ooh.
No, I thought.
You catch up, friend.
Damn, my bad. Yes, buy it from her so she can buy the Osmo and we can all have a good time with our Osmo Pocket 3s. I don't even know how to pour these. But yeah, and then we can take it to Rodeo and do all that kind of stuff. Like, it's literally the size. I mean, it's tiny. It's tiny. But yeah, another question that we got is recommended rodeo stores for shopping for hats and boots. Is that what it was?
Yeah. So we usually now we usually go to Rock'em because they have everything we like.
Yeah.
As far as boots and hats, we've been to Cavender's and Boot Barn.
This one is. It's years old, but I think it's from Cavender's actually. Yeah, from back in the day.
So if you are a part of a rodeo committee and if you are not aware, we get a discount.
Perks. But there are lots of perks if you don't know about them. So,
what are the other perks?
I know you get discounts at other places. I mean, I just meant perks like you can go into the rodeo for free, take a friend.
Oh yeah.
Stuff like that. But we do get an email, and I don't know. I'm not really good at checking my rodeo emails, but they do have a list of like
things
that we get. Yeah.
I think I saw something about like Ford, but I'm like, I don't need a truck.
But we do get some kind of discount with Ford. But they're a big sponsor at. They have a whole section at.
The whole display with all the trucks.
With Rodeo.
So we get 10% from Cavender's. We get 20% from Boot Barn. Mm-hmm. And we don't get anything from Rock'em yet.
Yeah, Rock'em.
Yet, but...
Make a rodeo discount. Maybe we should tell them.
Yeah. So I did see that, you know how we follow Neon Wrangler, Amanda? Yeah. She has a coupon, a discount. So if you put her name, Neon Wrangler, on checkout,
coupon code.
I think it's 10%.
Okay, well.
Something to something.
There it is. But yeah, clearly we have been at Rock'em a lot. I think they have a great selection.
Yeah.
So do Boot Barn and Cavender's, but it's a different style. So I feel like Rock'em is more like fashion. I would say fashion forward a little bit.
It's really cutesy,
I would say
girly.
that Boot Barn's like in between, classic and fashion forward, and then you have, to me, Cavender's is more like your OG original Western. There's not a lot of
Wranglers.
Yeah, it's old school to me, which is nice. I love that look too, but I feel like they're all. You're going to find something different at each one.
Yeah, the boot style for me is definitely Rock'em.
Yeah. I really like the clothes, too, at Boot Barn because they do have, like, the Miranda Lambert stuff there and stuff like that. So they're very much more tailored to a younger generation. I'm still young. But and then Cavender's, like, when I go and look at their clothes, not that I hate it, it's just, to me, it's just old school Western. And, like,
it's just
it's not for me.
Yeah,
I feel like you should go to each one depending on your style.
Yeah, and definitely if you decide to shop at Rodeo, at the Energy Center, everything's gonna be very
It
expensive.
is. Recommending to, if you're going to do that, go the last couple days because they tend to put things on sale.
Yeah?
Because, I mean, it's closing out, right? Because they pay like, I'm not even kidding. I want to say someone told me that a booth there, and obviously probably depending on the size, started at like $6,000.
Shut up.
Which, in a sense, if like you're there for 3 weeks straight.
Oh, that's true.
You know,
so you're making your
and you're there
money's
all
worth.
day.
Yeah.
So as long as you have good products that people are buying, I would imagine that it could be worth your while. And then you have like those brands that have like the giant, like multiple spaces. And I'm like, if someone's paying $6,000 for one,
but those are like the bigger,
the brands they got them.
like
they're like
Tacoma.
nationwide type thing.
Tempur-Pedic. What's the funniest thing you've seen at a booth? I saw shoe insoles, and like that
was all they sold.
Yeah, and they'll have you like test them. It's kind of funny.
I didn't. You know, they sold the mop there. The mop, it's like one side you dip, and the other side you like push the pedal, and it like wrings it out.
I've never seen that.
I have one. I don't think we got it at the rodeo, but my mom did buy me one at some point, and honestly that mop is worth it. But I think something like that, but it's worth it if people want to carry that stuff around or you're leaving. I usually buy a hat there every year, and
girl, the hats are so expensive.
I know, but I told myself like it's like my
it's your reward.
Present to myself. So I do that every year, and I go with the intention of wearing an outfit with no hat, and then that way I don't have to carry it around. I can just wear it there. But now that I really like the Rock'em hats, I don't know. I don't think I want to spend. Like I think I mentioned that in the last podcast too, where I was just like, I would rather spend like on 2 hats when I would one hat.
Exactly. So my one hat that I got at the rodeo, I'm not gonna say the price, but it was pretty up there. I didn't know it was rabbit. But I'm like, that would make sense why it was so expensive.
Hats are made out of rabbit? I mean, rabbits are... Wait, did I say that right?
That's what it said. Inside? Is that rabbit? What is this made out of?
That's like felt.
Oh, okay.
That's just felt.
No, it was rabbit. That's what it said.
Know that happened.
Or you know what? Let me check again.
I was like, that's a lot of rabbits. I feel like that's not one rabbit that it would be made out of.
I mean...
How much was it? I want to know now.
It was... how many Rock'em hats? 4 Rock'em hats?
God dang. Wait, Rock'em hats on sale or?
On sale.
So how many Rock'em hats?
4.
Well, just to let you know, the sale that Rock'em had they were $99. So she said 4 of those.
Yeah.
Well, that's how much I spent. I spend about $380 on my hat each year.
Do you know what yours were made out of?
Not rabbit. I'll tell you that much. So just
it was either rabbit or beaver, but I'm pretty sure it was rabbit.
Oh. I'm going to have you check and confirm to all of us next week. but yeah, and of course the boot selection. Rock'em has amazing boots. They're gorgeous. They have tall boots, short boots. I mean, extra over the knee boots, and they can widen the calves.
Boots.
Yeah, they have them already, or they can widen them for you. And then of course you have all their hat shapers there. Shout out to Osito because he hooked us up on like shaping your hats, right? Didn't he fix your hat? Did he clean up your hat?
Was it?
Or he cleaned up my hat?
I don't know. I think the second time we went is when another guy was like helping me with my boots.
Okay. But he was super cool, and he like helped me out with the patch on the back of the hat. And
overall, the employees at Rock'em, they're
I did.
so
No,
cool.
I did get it because I went to. He did help me. Osito did help me because I took my Jack Daniels hat. So Rock'em paired up with Spoiled Latina, and they had this like Sazon event with Jack Daniels sponsoring, and they were giving away a hat to each person. And so we waited in line, me and my friend Kim, for I don't know how long because we wanted a hat, and I got a straw hat. And so they burned the JD on the back for Jack Daniels, and I was like, listen, those are not my initials, and those are not my man's initials.
Ooh.
I need to cover this up. So I had taken it, and I wanted to get it shaped a little differently. So Osio did it, and then he like hooked me up with a patch on the back so I could cover the JD, and no one would wonder who those initials are.
Who's JD?
You know,
my friend Jack
Sancho. Just kidding. No, not my man's initials, so I got to cover him up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he did help. So shout out to him. He shapes hats really awesome. So do the other guys there too. Everyone's really nice.
Very
nice at both locations, Airline and Harwin. So I mean, those are awesome. But yeah, so another question we got to ask, and this one Momo wanted to save for like the last one.
Oh shit, we're already at the end?
Yeah, we're already there. Let me see how long we've been doing this. We're gonna, oops. But yeah, we've been going for a while. We're at 20 minutes. That's fine.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going. But yeah, so final question that we got asked was a pretty like, I can say we can go deep into it in a sense. I don't know your opinions. We haven't talked about this prior because we don't talk about things that are good for the podcast.
We literally, every time we have a conversation, we're like, wait, don't tell me. We're going to save this for the podcast.
Yeah. So if you want to, it was a question that you saw on your end.
Yes. So the question was, can men and women be friends?
Like just friends.
Can
Like
can the
just straight up
opposite
friends.
sex be
Yeah.
friends?
Yeah.
I want to say yes, because I've had very close relationships with male friends, and it's never, crossed that. What do you think?
I'd have to agree with you. So I have a lot of guy friends, a lot of male friends. If you don't already know, I play in a mariachi, have played in a mariachi for like 20 something years, and a majority of them are guys, and I am friends with them. And nothing's ever happened between any of them. And some of them I've considered my really best friends. I've grown up with them. And yeah, I literally know that guys and girls can be friends. But I will say that, like, I know, for example, like my dad is very old school with that. And he has said, like, in the past, like, that he's like, no, that's not right. Like, it's not. And I'm like, no, but it can happen. But my dad's so, I guess, old school.
And I think it just depends. Like, if something has happened in your life where, I don't know, you've been cheated on, and I get it. Like, most guys will say there's no way guys will be friends with a girl without alternative motives. And maybe, who knows? I feel like, for me, my friendships are like so solid. Like, if something would have happened, it would have already happened.
I agree. Yeah.
And I get it. Like, maybe if either person, was in a new relationship, like, let's put in, for example, I had a really close guy friend. Like, we went to middle school, high school together. Right after, college, just hung out all the time. And he hung out with my friends, and I hung out with his family. Super, super, super close. And it's like, every time he was in a relationship, the girl did not like me. And I was just like, okay, well, why?
Yeah.
What did I do to you? Or what am I doing to make you feel insecure?
Yeah.
Because I get it. Like, I'm not gonna toot my own horn. I get it. I'm a cute girl. But
cute.
But it's like,
but you're like, every
is that
girl,
it? Like, just because I'm a cute girl, you don't like me, or you don't want me to be around your boyfriend?
Now, is it like, okay, so when you're saying that, are you saying like, don't want to be around their boyfriend by themselves, by yourself, or like, even just like with her there, she's like, no, I don't like that this girl's around?
Yeah, so I've done my part and try to befriend my best friends, significant others.
Yeah.
Sometimes you click, sometimes you don't, and that's fine. I've had several guy friends with girlfriends, and it's obviously a different dynamic, because we go from being super close, hanging out, being each other's wingmen, to, okay, now I need to be respectful. I'm obviously not going to hit you up late at night.
Yeah.
Or I'm not going to try to hang out with you one-on-one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel like I'm a threat, especially, if we're all in a group, or if we're with our families. I'm never gonna try to do that sneaky, just you and me, don't invite her kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, let's hang out, let's all do our thing. I don't mind, but I get it, people have insecurities.
Yeah. And I really like our group of friends, because our group of friends, there's a lot of guys and a lot of girls, and there's like, I think we posted for Reina's birthday, there was like 20 of us there. I was counting because I was like, dang, we're really deep. And
that's what I love about Joanna, Santiago's wife.
That's what I was just gonna bring up. I was gonna be
she's like, I already know you girls. Like, I know y'all don't want my man.
First
like,
off, I'm probably closer to Joanna now than I am to, like, closer to Joanna than I am Santi. But even so, like, for example, there was a time, like, during Astro season, and I remember thinking about this just because I was like, man, that's so cool that we can do this. Is for
that you both went to the game together.
Me and Santi were both available, like, we were not working that day, so we just kind of went to a day game. And, Joanna knew I was going to go meet up Santi for the game. And mind you, they were meeting up, like, other, like, Santi had his hat crew kind of coming, some of them. But, like, okay, cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, there's never a worry. And I love that, because there is no worry.
You could just be friends.
Literally, like, and so I like that our friend group, too. Same thing. Lewis is a big concert guy, Texas country, and that's not for everybody. And I would go to a concert, and you know, I could go with, and if I was dating someone at the time, like I would go to the concert, and I'd be like, I'm meeting Lewis and so there, like, and other friends, you know.
Yeah.
And I like that I didn't like
have to worry about it. Like, it wasn't
And I've
weird.
been really fortunate that guys in my past that I've, you know, boyfriends in my past have not worried about that, because again, being in the mariachi group, and when I worked full time in it, in a sense, every weekend
you were the only girl.
I was the only girl for years, and I never had any ex-boyfriends worry about that and say like, oh, you're gonna be with guys all day. Like, thank goodness. And honestly, I don't think I could put up with that, to be very honest, because that's literally my job. These are literally, and I think it's weird when people are like, they're like my brothers. I don't ever say that, but like, they're just my really good friends that I grew up with, and there is nothing there. And like, I don't think I could be with somebody who would worry about that stuff like that, because there's nothing to worry about. Like, so yeah, I've been really lucky.
Yeah. I have had, you know, relationships where they're like, oh, you're gonna hang out with your guy friend. It's like, you could come.
Yeah.
You know, there's really nothing to it. Like, you're welcome to come. But yeah, like,
yeah. And it's not like I'm out seeking one-on-ones with my friends either. Like, I totally respect a relationship regardless.
Yeah, like with Santi, sometimes he gets random baseball tickets. Hey, who's available?
Yeah,
I'm
he'll
available,
put in like the group
go.
chat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like he's hiding
It's not
anything.
a secret.
Yeah.
Like,
and we use him as an example because he's one of the only ones I think that are actually married, right, in the group. Yeah, there's some people that have like are in relationships and stuff, but no, we're single.
We're mostly single.
I'm not single, but you know, Momo is. Hit her up. But you know, like, there's nothing shy about it. There's nothing like you said, puts it in the group chat. Hey, who's available? Because, you know, Joanna's working, she can't go.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I like that there's just no secrets, there's no jealousy.
Yeah,
no
there's
nothing.
no ulterior
that would be
motives.
so hard. And I know there are people like, and I get it. There is a line. Oh, there's always a line no matter what.
Oh, for sure. That you just should not cross.
That you shouldn't cross. Like I said, I don't go out seeking to go hang out with guy friends one-on-one purpose. You know what I mean? Or whatever.
Yeah.
Or like someone that's like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain
like,
it.
Literally,
there's always a line that you shouldn't cross.
This week, remember how I was talking about the Mo?
Oh yeah,
the Mo premiere for Netflix.
P.S. We could talk about that after, but I did watch me and my boyfriend watched the entire series a couple days ago.
It's so cute.
It was so good. I really liked it. To be honest,
and it's so funny because you see, this is totally off topic, but like, you see all of Houston,
dude. That's the best
like,
part.
I love it. You're like,
honestly, I want to tell Santi, like, dude, send him some hats, bro, because
he was wearing his Houston cap.
There was a Houston hat every time. Yeah.
Old Town Harrisburg.
Is that where that was?
The mariachi scene.
Yeah. So the mariachi scene too. Those girls, the three girls, because it was like with girls.
I was just gonna ask you. Do you know them?
I do. One of them's Vanessa Del Fierro, and they're based out of San Antonio. So I don't know if they like came to Houston for that or what. Or where that those scenes were shot. But yeah, they're from San Antonio. Like
season 2 right now. I think I'm on episode 4, but I did see Slim Thug already.
Oh yeah, I did think of you from the time we saw him at Memorial. But
hilarious.
Yeah, no, everything based in Houston is really cool. But we watched. It was 4 hours worth because it's like 30
minutes an episode.
I've already finished it. So
yeah,
but you did go see it.
Yes.
At the Heights Theater, or where was it at?
River Oaks.
Oh,
so
okay.
on his post. On his page, Mo's page, he had posted that there's going to be a free community event, which was going to see the first 2 episodes before it aired.
I was wondering how long it was.
At the River Oaks Theater. And again, like, I had a guy friend that said, I'm going. Do you want to go? Fuck yeah. So it was me and 3 other dudes, and we're just watching Mo.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's nothing to it. Also, like, you can be surrounded by guys and it not mean anything crazy.
Yeah.
That was it. That's all I wanted to say.
How was it though?
It was
the
good.
first 2 episodes? Yeah, and it gets
good.
very like into like his heritage and his family ties.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like that, so
It
I think it was
almost-
more serious.
Yeah.
Now that I finished the season, I don't want to say too much without giving it away.
Yeah,
but
spoiling.
it did get into more serious topics of, you know, their culture and their people, you know,
And
and
immigration.
And I feel like it had a lot to do with what's happening now. Like
Exactly
I thought
what I was gonna say.
And you only see. I mean, what episode are you on now?
4.
Okay, so how many? There are 8, I think.
Yeah.
There's 8 of them. Yeah, it just gets deeper,
Girl.
Like, so you're not even there yet, and
No.
I'm like, I mean,
The
I have
first
not-
episode itself,
yeah, kind of.
it hits home. Like
yeah,
it's literally
yeah.
it's literally what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, I used to work for a shelter for immigrant minors.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. So it's
Wow.
like it was a big company. There were shelters all over, you know, the border. We had 5 shelters in Houston, San Antonio, other states, like, and you know, you would hear all these stories from like these kids coming in, and it was really heartbreaking. And then seeing Mo go through that, like,
Yeah.
as a millennial person, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna cry.
Dude, so I have not cried in front of my boyfriend yet. And we were watching the episodes, and thank goodness we were like in the room in the dark, you know, like whatever, watching the thing. But like towards the ends of the episode, like I was tearing up, and I was like, man, I'm hold it in, Stephanie, because you have not cried in front of this man yet. Like, and I'm not one to cry in front of people in general, but like it's a more serious season, but it's so good.
Is there going to be a season 3, or was it done?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know, because it kind of finished. Don't tell me. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not going to tell you anything, but it didn't, like, there was no cliffhanger or anything. But it's not to say, oh, was there a cliffhanger? No, I don't think there was a cliffhanger. But it's not to say that you couldn't just do something else. Like, so hopefully, I mean, he gets renewed or however that stuff works, because I think he's really good. If he was acting, he does a great job. I mean, he is acting,
and he's
but
funny.
Like, he's funny, and then like the serious parts too. It kind of like
it tugs at your heartstrings.
You know, don't
because he's a grown-ass man, like,
dude, I know,
crying. He's being funny, but he's also like tearing up, and it's like, oh
and I can't relate to it. I'm born here, my parents are born here and stuff like that. Like I can't relate to it, but like I know what it just makes me think of everything. Empathy, right? Like everything that's happening. I don't want to get like too into all that, but you know, we all know what's happening, and so I hope that it all gets fixed and taken care of and all that stuff like that. But yeah, it's a really good.
So you haven't seen it yet?
Yeah, go
Mo
watch
on Netflix. You have to watch it.
You know, it's really good. So I can't wait for you to finish it. But yeah, so all right, cool. We are good on time. You know what I mean? Hopefully, this is going to be the first episode that's on YouTube. So we always record.
And it's so funny because we're looking at each other, so we're not looking at the cameras. We don't know what faces we're making.
I just thought of that earlier. I was like going to like scratch myself, and I was like, I was actually going to sneeze a second ago. And I was like,
I'm here just drinking my mimosa.
But hopefully we have had a couple of inquiries in regards to like, oh, are you going to post the videos because they're more visual podcasters and stuff like that? And we haven't. We record these, and then we like also have like, there's mics in these, by the way. But we have these, and then we like we
do little clips.
We do clips just for the Instagram and stuff like that. Yeah, so I think we're getting to the point where we're not really having to cut anything. But I don't even think we cut much in our first episodes, but now we're like smooth rolling. So hopefully we can put this on YouTube, and then people can start watching.
So I guess people want to see our faces or whatever.
Yeah, they're more visual podcasters. I'm like, that's cool. You know, I'm all for it. But yeah, so I guess we're going to have to be more weary of our faces.
Yeah, of our expressions.
Yeah. If we make caras, maybe we'll just have to be like, So, but yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling this.
I'm tipsy. This is my third one, I think. If you've been counting,
second, but I feel it. I'm feeling it at this point, and yeah, I'm hungry too. But yes, thank you again to J Bar M, Hafi, great GM here. Bottomless mimosas. 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the weekends, but they have amazing barbecue during the week. And of course, we have like the good market here a lot of the times, a couple times or every few months, basically, with Donkey Boy and Throwback City and stuff like that. So there's awesome events here. Just follow them on Instagram because they'll post everything there.
Yeah.
So we appreciate the hospitality.
For sure. Thank you so much. And if you would like to sponsor us, have us over at your local business or
a giveaway, which again, we do have a giveaway coming up with Mike's Law.
When are you announcing that?
Next week.
Okay.
So nice. I'm going to hit him up and be like, hey, I'm going to stop, we're going to stop by his office and record a video. And
cute.
Let's do the video and stuff like that. So we'll be giving away a couple of Rodeo Carnival packs, the half price Carnival packs. So again, you can try to win them, or if you need to buy them, I have a link on my bio.
Yes.
On my personal Osteffi page.
Can people still sign up for the rodeo run?
No, it is sold out.
Ooh.
It is sold out. Now you could do the sleep-in version, but
what's that?
So you could do a sleep-in 5K where you sign up for it, pay the fee, and you don't show up.
Oh.
Yeah, I did that last year because I just wanted credit for my committee. But this year I'm running it.
She said sleep-in credit.
Yeah, there's a sleep. So there's unlimited things of that, but they are sold out of the rodeo run. I'm excited for that because that's the first time I'll be doing it. I'll get a medal.
Nice.
I want to collect my medals this year, and then I want to start doing run clubs. Like I said, there's a run club that shows up here
on
every
Sundays?
Saturday mornings, and it's like 2 to 3 miles or 3 miles, or maybe there's options. But I want to start doing that
Nice.
So,
Do they go around the city?
yeah, I think so. They park here, and I think they run from here. So that's why the parking lot was so full earlier.
With
And
Houston
there were people there.
drivers?
Huh?
With Houston drivers? They just run around the streets?
Well, you know, the
That's scary.
critical mass people do that stuff too.
Oof.
Like the bikes. Have you ever done that?
I haven't done critical mass. I did another one, but I have been in traffic or at stoplights waiting for them. Sometimes they act up because they're also drinking. You know, they're drinking, they're riding around.
Yeah.
And it's like they'll stop with their big ass speakers, or they'll just go in between the freaking cars.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Or they like don't care that the light is red and there's like having people block off traffic. Like I think they're allowed to do that technically, though. Obviously, if there was an issue, I think it would be like already addressed because critical mass has been happening for years. I've done it a couple of times, but it is a little intimidating because there's like hundreds.
A lot of people, and I've seen people fall over and get scratched up because you know they're drinking and driving.
I'm just not I have a bike and I'm not the best rider, so I don't know. I get nervous riding around like too many people close by.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'm like losing my balance. But yeah. Also, you have something coming up, so we're doing like any announcements.
Oh. So. Y'all know I'm a photographer. I am doing, thank you so much. I'm doing headshot minis. So if you have a business or you want to update your portfolio or your LinkedIn page or your Tinder page, I am doing headshots.
You should do for Valentine's professional dating app pictures. Let's do it. I don't need it.
I mean, that's a good idea.
Dude.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. So I used to be on Tinder and Hinge, and some people were just not photogenic. Let me help you help yourself.
Yeah. Hey, fellas, stop holding a fish in your your main picture on Hinge. You know what I mean? Like
there are some cringy pictures I've seen in my days.
Mirror shots. Get some pictures. Get some nice, like, candid looking pictures. She can make it happen. I think that's a great idea.
I can make you look hot as hell.
Yeah, and not a catfish, just your
hot.
best angles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Emphasizing on the hotness.
Yeah, maybe you just don't know how to take your own pictures.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
I know how to take your pictures.
I think we should make
that's a good idea.
Okay.
An event.
We're going to, like a little event. Yeah, we could probably do it here at J Bram. I can lie. We could do the pictures out here.
And there's so many studios here downtown, like down the street.
That's true.
So
I think you should. There's nothing wrong with like professional looking pictures. Like show your best self, you know?
Okay. You know what? That's going to be a thing. So if you don't follow my Images by Momo page, follow me because I'm going to make an announcement pretty soon. Valentine's is not next week, but the week after.
Already.
We can do something next week. I'm done.
Because January lasted forever. And then now you're saying Valentine's is in 2 weeks. What the hell?
Yeah. I'm ordering my dress right now.
Oh, for your wedding, right? Is it a wedding?
Yeah. I'm going to wear a red dress.
Oh.
You know, because it's Valentine's.
Are you going to be like a satin red?
A little. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to show you guys, but I'm going to show stuff.
I know we talk about rodeo season all the time, too. So my announcement is I am selling and making rodeo badge holders. I'm working on Momos at the moment, but and I've got like, I put it on Instagram yesterday, and I have like 6 or 7 orders already, but I do make the leather badge holders that you put your rodeo badge on. Oh, yeah, that's fancy. That's sexy. That is sexy. We're going to need to see a picture of that in a future episode after Valentine's Day. That's cute. I like it.
Right? It was a vibe.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so rodeo badge holders, they're made out of 100% veg tan leather. I can do custom work on it. I can put your initials on it. I can pretty much do any color. And so, yeah, I made myself a new one. I should have brought it to like post up, but dang.
I'm surprised you didn't.
I didn't. But if you need one, small ones are starting at $20. Large ones are starting at like $35 and go up depending on if you want
how custom you want it.
How custom you want it. But and I can pretty much do any shape. I made a heart one.
It was cute and it sold really fast.
It sold super fast. And then I have CJ who hit me up and she's like, "Can you do a Texas shape one?"
Well, I thought whenever I told you Texas, I thought that's what I was.
Oh, I thought you were looking at. Do you want a Texas?
Yeah.
Because yeah.
So
I order that I can do the one that I was making you.
I would love a Texas one.
Shape.
A Texas shape one that I can wrap around my belt loop.
We can make that happen.
Yeah, because, you know, sometimes I wear really cute outfits and I don't want it hanging here. I just want it, you know, right here on the side. And I can flash my badge.
We will engineer that.
Yes.
No, but I actually can't do that. So, yeah, I have CJ wanted a Texas shaped one. And I've seen that someone else had one, not made by me, but I've seen it happen. So I just, need to get that done. But yeah, if you need orders done before rodeo, let me know. You can reach out to me on my O Steffi page and just send me a DM and say, hey, I'm interested in ordering a rodeo badge holder. So they're cuter than the ones you can get at rodeo, because the ones at rodeo, again, no hate to them, but they sell them for like $50.
They're expensive.
And they're just a piece of rawhide. Yeah, cowhide. And then of course they have like the HLSR like Howdy logo at the bottom. But yeah, get yourself a custom one. Get yourself one with your initials on it or something. I've made Houston Astros ones. I made a Rockets one a few years ago and stuff like that. I can literally, as long as it's not too hard, I can pretty much do any kind of image and custom stuff. So yeah.
So cute. Also, we're approaching cook-off season. If you didn't already get your Saturday wristbands, you're kind of booked. But I think Pony Express still has Friday.
They sold out, huh?
They sold out Saturday. A lot of people.
They're a bomb-ass one.
A lot of people sold out for Saturday. So
yeah,
you're just going to have to go Friday. I'm sorry. Aside from that, I am litty and
same, and I'm hungry.
I'm getting hot.
Yeah.
Good thing I didn't wear my jacket.
I am wearing my jacket, but it's fine. We're in the shade. But yeah, I think we're gonna sign off now because
it's brunch time.
It's brunch time. We're gonna eat here. Their chilaquiles here. Don't let a barbecue spot fool you. They're delicious here, and they're chicken and waffles. So I'm gonna get the chilaquiles. Yeah.
No, it smells like brisket, so I'm gonna have to get brisket.
Yes. So thanks again for joining us on the Vida and Vibes podcast. I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Monica.
And this is episode 5. Oh my gosh.
Aww.
Yes. Thank you
so much for all the support, guys.
All the support. I think we're over 300 followers now. Like we are.
Yeah.
On Instagram. So yeah. And hopefully we throw this on YouTube. I need to stop. I'm mumbling.
Okay.
I'm getting tongue tied.
Bye.
Bye.